Hey, what's up, guys? Riff here. Sorry for the bit of a morning voice. We're recording a bit early today, but anyways, let's roll with it. We have a lot to talk about involving Hasan Piker. You know, we talk about him a lot, but if I can implore one
Dirty
thing out of you,
commie.
dear viewer, that is to watch this video in its entirety because of
He ain't
all
even
the things
commie,
we've
it's
talked
just
about involving
capitalist.
Hasan, today's video involves some of the most ridiculous things we have ever seen. I'm not joking with you. I'm not exaggerating. There is a whole host.
I don't think the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. So I have seen the series of Christian. And that's fucking wild.
Of things we're going to talk about, including some very disturbing behavior from him and a co-host directed towards Cutie Cinderella, a member of their podcast. And we're also going to look at some clips from Hasan in a drunken state, acting very bizarre at the Zoran Mamdani mayoral celebration campaign, where that individual just became the mayor of New York City, and Hasan was throwing a party for himself and said a lot of bizarre things, including praising the USSR and also hitting on elderly women and saying very bizarre things about them. On top of that, he goes off on a
Hey, he probably sees the writing on the wall with the stream and shit. So he might actually trying to find him a nice ass old sugar mama, a rich old bitch, you know. Knock the dust off that coochie and give me like $5,000 a month. Hell, everybody gotta stay whore price. Everybody gotta stay whore price.
tangent about slop tubers because, of course, that's what he's going to do. So we have a lot to talk about today, but I want to address the allegations against me, okay? I have seen many disturbing posts like this, okay? And I got to talk about it. I've had enough, ladies and gentlemen. I have seen slander like this on a daily basis. People claiming that the size of my glasses have been changing. I refute this. I repudiate this. The images you're seeing right here, the glasses are the same size. If you disagree, you're crazy. You're insane. Did you hit your head again? I'm just saying, for your own safety, look at us. The two images and me right now.
You doing too
The
much,
glasses
bro.
are all the same size.
Don't mind me,
Please
I'm just
accept
rolling a
that.
blunt.
If you feel differently, please comment about it, but I'm just saying, I just want to address this situation because it's boiling over. But anyways, let's begin with Cutie Cinderella, who's been in the drama cycle. We've talked about her multiple times in the past couple of weeks. She is someone who's gotten a lot of heat for her comments about Collargate, where she was trying to defend Hasan, but in the process pretty much confirmed a lot of the things people were accusing him of.
Bitch did friendly fire. Fuck. That's more power to him, I guess. I don't know. That's kind of fucked up. Somebody's trying to defend you, but they end up fucking up everything. Is that karma? I think that's karma.
And then she was harassed by her quote-unquote friends for a situation where she said she wouldn't denounce her own father for problematic contents, like comments. She wouldn't like completely disavow him and cut ties, and apparently that is something very offensive.
Fuck no. You're gonna like it's just because you disagree politically or gender, whatever the fuck. You shouldn't be cutting your family off. Because as soon as you cut them off, you end all chances of dialogue. And you might be right, you might be wrong. But how can you see or come to a conclusion or convince somebody if you just like shut them out or completely cut ties? If anything, it's just going to reinforce their idea that you're just a fucking retard and I shouldn't be fucking with you to begin with. I'm the type of person, all that ideology shit's retarded. But if you want to take an honest conversation, I will have an honest conversation with you on it. And honestly, you're a grown ass adult. Do whatever the fuck you want. Believe whatever the fuck you want. Just leave me alone. Like, if you're nice and respectful and you say, like, I am Miss blah blah blah, I'm like, alright, whatever, Mrs. blah blah blah, Miss whatever the fuck. Are you over there My name is Tiddlywinks. My pronouns is she, her. Like, you demanding that shit. Go fuck yourself, bro. There's a way you can present yourself. Be respectful. Well, back to this.
He's also the girlfriend of Jellywig. Now, this is Ludwig, and that nickname comes from the fact that he has the vertebrae of a jellyfish, meaning he's spineless. He is someone who has basically had nothing to say about Hasan for many years, despite being a drama content creator, and he's someone who's basically submitted himself to whatever Hasan tells him to do. And recently he came out with a comment saying, yeah, it's a shock collar, 100%. And then the next day, he got the big boss call and said, oh, hold on a second, I take everything back. Yeah, he had 1 minute of glory, and it was all gone in an instant. But there is a...
Well, he was afraid he's going to fuck up the bag. You don't smack the hand that feeds you, and apparently Hasan's the one's feeding this motherfucker. Like, Big Daddy tells you not to smack shit, and you smack it. Would you be surprised if he stopped giving you the bankroll? I don't know.
A resurfaced clip involving him and Cutie Cinderella, where apparently she's doing some sort of a tier list. They're doing some sort of a tier list, and Cutie Cinderella talks about an experience involving her 2 co-hosts on her related podcast, Hasan and this Will guy, where they were doing some, let's just say, very inappropriate gestures towards her.
Hasan.
Naughty.
Hasan is naughty.
Addicted to Zins.
Addicted to Zins, posts his package online, tells his friends to look at it.
Ew.
He also, during Fear and, he put on his costume and he came in and he said, you could see my dick in this. And I said, Hasan, I'm not looking. And then he proceeded to hump the air and he said, look. And I said, I'm not looking.
What the fuck,
That's crass.
bro?
And then Will did the same thing. They both really wanted me to see their
You don't think it's
penises.
weird that Cutie's female friends are trying to make her look at their penises?
Or you mean her
You
male
mean
friends?
Male
Her
friends.
male friends? Sorry, that is what I meant.
Yeah.
That's crass. That is
That is
Ludwig's
weird.
response at the time to 2 individuals very
That can be the boys fucking around, but that's definitely kind of weird when you do it in front of the female, and especially if she's not one of the boys. Like, they say it's not gay when you do it for the boys. That was like border on the line of sexual harassment. Bitch coming along nicely. Look at that.
close to his girlfriend, waving their meat around her. And he says,
Swingmeat.com.
that's crass. Dude, do we need to like contact iDubbbz for the chair or something? What is going on? And some people say, oh, wait a second, the co-host Will, he's gay. Does that make it any better? Does that excuse these inappropriate gestures? Absolutely not. Clearly she didn't like this. She didn't invite this. And now, a year later, this clip has resurfaced. And yeah, it looks absolutely horrible for everyone involved. And of course,
See, Hasan and that dude were doing bro shit, stupid bro shit, in front of a bitch. You don't do stupid bro shit in front of a bitch. I'm pretty sure gay dudes even know that. Like, I don't do that kind of weird shit because that's gay. It's weird. But hey, to each their own, I guess. Just leave me alone with it.
on the live streams fail subreddit, it's been removed. Because apparently if something happens a year ago, it doesn't matter. It's completely...
No, bro. Don't you know the rule? After 6 months, it's irrelevant. 6 months is the longest you can have until you can bitch about it. After that, it's irrelevant. Who cares?
irrelevant. It doesn't matter anymore. Again, this is Hasan, this is Cutie Cinderella, and this is Will. They are all on the same podcast. So 2 out of the 3 other members have made these disgusting gestures towards her. Am I being out of pocket? Am I being crazy for saying that's gross? That's weird? I don't know.
No, you're not out of pocket. It is nasty. It shouldn't happen. But it's all about how she takes it. She finds it fucking disturbing and nasty. She needs to come out and say something about it. Until she comes out and says something about it, it's nobody's fucking business. But it seems like she did come out and say something about it, but it was like a little bit offhand. Maybe she's afraid about her career or some shit like that. But if you're getting sexually harassed, you have to be vocal about it, or nobody's gonna know, or nobody's gonna give a fuck. Well, regardless, I'm pretty sure anybody's gonna give a fuck. Just the way how things are. Like, fuck, that one bitch sexually harassed a dude on stream, and she's back after being banned. I don't know. The world's retarded.
I guess I'm crazy because despite this being from a year ago, it doesn't change my feelings on it. I think it's really weird. On top of that, you have like people defending this, saying it's so funny to me that these losers are so desperate. They take years old out of context jokes and paint them as serious, no matter how many bots or incels like Yeet, Ethan, Asmon, Tectone, or Pedestiny have. They have zero emotion. Spoken like a true Hasan fan right there. Nothing but excuses. But, of course, if we're talking about this stuff, Ethan Klein had something to say, of course, because he's had this long-standing beef with Hasan, and these were his comments right here, stating, sexual harassment, no question, Ludwig, what the F, bro, support your girlfriend. That's not just crass, it's effing disgusting. I really don't know how you disagree with what Ethan is saying right here.
Yeah.
And it begs the question, Ludwig, Jellywig, what are you doing, brother? How are you allowing this to happen and your girlfriend continues to regularly go over to this dude's house and show up on his podcast?
Money, or he's afraid that he might destroy his career. Personally, I wouldn't handle that kind of disrespect. I'd tell him, fuck you. And again, it's all up to her, my dude. She keeps going back. He can't control what the fuck she do. If he did or try, everybody be on here calling him a controlling, abusive douchebag. The best thing he could do is just be like, hey, I don't feel comfortable you going over there. And you continue it, I don't think the relationship's going to work. And they're all connected financially, too. Like, business-wise, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I'm just some fat dude on the internet smoking a blunt, bitching.
It's really weird behavior, but Ethan also dropped a very interesting clip where he's talking about some of the most insane TikTok reposts coming from Hasan Piker, where basically he's reposting things that are spreading a sort of headcanon, a fan-made fantasy about him having some sort of a tension with Cutie Cinderella.
I feel every time Hasan flirts with Cutie Cinderella. Oh, he retweeted this one of a fan obsessing over his supposed on-screen romance with his friend Cutie Cinderella.
They fucking...
This one crosses a line. You can turn on the audio for this one, Zach, I think.
It's what you truly want.
So it says, I genuinely feel every time Hasan flirts with Cutie Cinderella.
I can wear her skin over mine.
That's creepy
Her
as shit,
hair.
bitch.
Over mine. Her hands as gloves. Her teeth.
Do you
If it's
think
what
that
you
that's
truly
regular
want.
stuff to reshare?
That's
That is kind of fucking creepy to reshare with one of your coworkers or some shit like that. Like, are you trying to send like some kind of message, like some stuff? Because everything I'm gathering so far is that Hasan and that dude's girl is fucking or some shit.
unhinged.
Like, obviously the video itself is weird enough, but it's...
He might be a weird
Why
cup.
is he retweeting a conspiracy about him flirting with his friend?
Now, of course, this was instantly taken down by Livestream Fail the second that this related clip was uploaded. But anyways, this whole thing is very bizarre for multiple levels. Okay, there's layers to this. Because recently, Hasan Piker was outed for having a secret girlfriend that he's been hiding for some time now, which is, of course,
Hey, I don't blame him. I don't blame him for that. You have to make sure the fucking crazy bitches think you're single and they have a chance. And on top of that, you know how people are, especially you, homie. That's why you ain't showing your face online, my boy. People are psychotic, crazy, fucking fanatics. They do wild shit. And if I had any fucking spouse or anything like that, I wouldn't even like acknowledge that they exist on stream or anything like that. People are just crazy. They live Delulu in their head. And I can see how he would want to separate his personal love life and stream audience life, you know what I mean? So I don't hate him on that, having a secret girlfriend.
Valkyrie, or Valkyrie, however you say her name. And she's the same one, by the way, who told Cutie Cinderella, her friend, that she shouldn't have an opinion about the whole father situation where she wouldn't cut off her dad for being problematic because she's too white to say anything on the subject. But
Stupid racist
I say that
bitch.
because they're in a relationship, right? Hasan's in a relationship, and he's reposting basically fantasy stories about him and his co-host, who also, by the way, is in a relationship with Ludwig. Is that not insane to everyone listening? I don't know if this is like an LA thing. This is what they do in the absolute hellscape that is Los Angeles.
No, that's what you do when you got money and power. Like 9 times out of 10, when people get money, power, and fame, they go crazy. And they start fucking, doing drugs. And they usually end up dead or broke. Very few of them actually live nice, successful, peaceful lives afterwards. Honestly, they probably fucking.
But I don't know. Very weird behavior, and you're back on the chain, dude. Congratulations. You had one moment off of the chain, and with your comments backtracking everything that you said about the shot color, combined with this resurfaced clip from a year ago, you're back on the chain, dude. Enjoy that experience. But we got some other stuff to talk about. You know, Hasan's been really channeling his inner bro tips. If you're confused by this image, this is an old one from Hasan. Google search Hasan bro tips, and you'll understand the kind of behavior this guy had many years ago.
What kind of tips are you giving off? How to suck dick?
That is the same as the people he condemns every single day. But during a recent party celebrating the win of the now mayor Zoran Mamdani in New York City,
Dirty commie.
he had this to say about elderly people who have an issue with him or even are just discovering him for the first time.
Hasan Piker, we've got you on Breakthrough News again. You've been a famous fixture in this election campaign.
I know.
How many new followers have you gotten because of Andrew Cuomo?
I don't know, but all the grandparents that are...
Nobody likes Andrew Cuomo. Fuck that dude. He was a turd during the COVID. Obviously he was not going to win. You ask any New Yorker, they would have told you he's a turd. But let's hear what this turd has to say.
furiously Googling Hasan Piker 9/11. I hope you saw all my meat pics. I posted it for you, Grandma. All the grandmas out there.
Grandma's for Hasan Piker, guys. You heard
That's
it
right.
here.
Looks like
I think you're nitpicking on this one, bro. He's just drunk and trolling.
Bro Tips is going all in on this one, saying some pretty gross things. Not just a narcissist, but a weirdo. Who says this about elderly people? Now, understand that during this celebration of Zoran's win as mayor of New York City, he was in a very, let's just say, a state of ecstasy, fueled by not only his narcissism, but also alcohol as well. He was definitely drunk, he was alone, and he was letting it all hang out. And even in retrospect, so let's remove him from this event. You know, maybe he was a little too excited when he said these crazy things about elderly people. He did it again. Reflecting on his own actions, he goes back and again brings up this same topic and encourages elderly women to search up these pics.
Go to a retirement home and literally fuck your brains out. You know what I mean? That's what old people do. They go to a retirement facility and
He's not lying. The STD rate increases substantially in old folks' home and villages. But I can respect this dude. Like, I don't really like Hasan Piker, but I can respect this motherfucker for doubling down. No apologies. Double down. And honestly, he told people, the old people that looking him up, to look at his dick. Like, it's the same way as telling people to go suck my dick. I think you just nitpicking on this because you just hating on the guy. I don't like the dude either, but shit.
they just bone, okay? They bone until their hips turn to dust. You should be doing that. Not being a mentally ill QAnon supporter at the Andrew Cuomo rally. It is far past your bedtime, lady. You should be at home Googling Hasan Piker 9/11 and flicking the bean. Okay? That's what you should be doing. Looking up my meat pics going, this is Andrew Cuomo. I wanted to vote for you, but I couldn't because I was too busy flicking my bean. Because I saw the Hasan Piker meat pics.
So this is your champion? This guy right here? This guy who's saying these abhorrent things? This is your guy? This guy right here? Yeah. For those outside of the streaming scene, I hope this is an eye-opener because going into this event, he's just going full mask off, and people within the streaming scene who know the kind of stuff he's been saying for years, this is not a surprise, but, like, is this the guy you want as the face of your movement?
Well, honestly, out of all the fake-ass politicians and fake-ass people trying to push an activism line, this clip you're sending is showing, like, he's just being real. He's just fucking around, being himself, instead of putting up a fake mask. So, no, he's the realest one so far. I don't like the shit he says because communist is stupid as fuck. Supporting terrorism is stupid as fuck. But hey, I gotta respect his tenacity to just say fuck you.
I would hope not. But anyways, let's go back to the Zoran Mamdani win. He is now the mayor of New York City,
Dumb
and there's a lot
white
to
bitches.
say about that situation, but that's a little above my pay grade. But it's important to note that him and Hasan have done meetups, and Hasan has regularly referred to this guy as one of his idols, right? And keep in mind, Hassan's the guy who said America deserved 9/11, and this guy is now the mayor of New York City, where thousands of people died from that terrorist attack. And of course, about a month ago, Zoran, and on national television, completely disavowed Hasan Piker. But of course,
Well, yeah, he's a political game. Hasan Piker's too much of a too much of a liability. He can be an asset to hurry up and get the young popular vote. Other than that, he's too much of a liability. I can see why he disavowed him. And secondly, I don't really give a fuck what religious belief or I can't say where you're from because I believe if you're going to hold public office in America, regardless if it's federal, state, or fucking local, you have to be an American citizen. You have to be born here, natural born American citizen to hold any kind of office. I don't want. You can't have dual. I also believe you can't have dual citizenship to be holding any kind of office. If you're leading the people, you have to be going balls deep, all in. You can't be like, all right, we're going to go to war here. Oh shit, we're losing. Well, I'm a citizen of this country, so I'm actually over here. No, we ain't doing that shit, bro. You here, you voting, you, bruh. Nah, that's just how I feel about it. don't care what religion you are, as long as you're fucking America first, the American people first, and you obey the laws that we have set. Fuck.
He knows no limits. He does not care what Zoran says. He doesn't care about being disavowed. He showed up to the event anyways, and he tried to show up to a VIP section, and he was rejected. Long story short, I'll skip the clip. We've seen enough clips today, but yeah, he was rejected, and I know for a fact when that happened,
Yeah, bad PR.
he immediately shocked his dog. Yeah, 100%. I don't know if he has like a mobile app or something that he can use to shock his dog while he's out of the house, but I know he was reaching for it. His left hand was reaching for that buzzer. It was like an instinct for this guy, but he would come out and say, oh, this is an edited clip. It's not real. It's not what happened. When TMZ, of all people, the leeches, the freaks over at TMZ, cover this, don't want to hear from TMZ. But Hasan is so desperate to defend his reputation that he's battling in the comment section against TMZ.
Just let it go, bro. Well, if you tell a lie enough, it eventually becomes true with the dumb people.
Very interesting timeline we have right here. But this right here really sums up Hasan Piker. He is upset, and he is lamenting in sorrow that the United States defeated the Soviet Union.
Done.
What do you think it means that this guy ran as a socialist and anti-communist?
Well, yeah, he is a commie, so I can understand why he's sad a communist state got crushed. Which I kind of feel like it did, but didn't. They just rebranded their name and shit, and they still have the KGB shit going on. But that's neither here or there. That's their country, none of my fucking business. America first. Fuck all other country.
Didn't work to stop him. That's big.
Yeah, I think we are in the heart of the imperial core. This is the country that defeated the USSR, unfortunately.
Isn't
All I'm going to say is for the people that are communists, you have to understand, for that shit to work, majority must suffer for the top few to prosper. And the bureaucracy along with it is just outrageously retarded. More people have died under this ideology than anything else. It's just stupid.
this the guy who like cries about like genocide every single day, and now he's like in grief about the Soviet Union? You know they genocided their own people, right? You know they like literally starved and killed their own people in that regime.
He's just saying the buzzwords for the stupid ass incels that have no life and don't even understand their own selves, that want socialism utopia. But it never works. Every time it's implemented, it never fucking works because people are greedy, people are lazy, people are fucking dumb. They take advantage of everything they can. If you had a truly honor-based society where everybody really does their best, you could probably make it work. But somebody always wants something for fucking nothing. I understand that because I'm a lazy fat fuck, and I want shit for nothing, but I have to work. And at least in the capitalist society that we have now, your work can theoretically and possibly pay off, and you can prosper. It's just a lot of taxes and regulations and stupid ass fuel prices and everything make living kind of hard, especially when there's not that many manufacturing jobs or good decent paying jobs, and you don't have a lot of illegals taking up some of these low entry jobs. But that's neither here nor there. We're watching this video.
You know that, right? Like, any other content creator who says something like this, their career's over, especially a political streamer. But this guy in his drunken stupor just kind of lets us know what he's all about. And is anyone surprised? Is anyone surprised to see the leader of the regime over here, this guy who clearly would be one of the top guys who'd want to be a part of the elite.
Now, isn't it funny that people that usually have the most privilege are the ones that want communism the most? Like, they're the ones that are, and speaking about it most, always want to push it the most. And the dumb motherfuckers that are fed up with living paycheck to paycheck. So, I can understand that. They see it as it's something else, something that we can actually... It sounds good. Like, right now, people don't even have the dream of... They don't even believe they can afford their own house. That's understandable. I don't believe I'll ever afford a house in my lifetime. But... communism is not the way to go. It's the ultimate fucking individual killer. You're no longer individual. It's all about the collective. What's best for the collective. And I'm more about the ideas of having things be about the individual.
While everyone under a regime like that would suffer, would be saying these things at this event. No, I'm not surprised. But look at the narcissism of this guy. He comes out of the event and he's cheering. This crowd is not here for you, dude. They're celebrating Zoran. And he's going around like he's literally a war hero. Like, I did this. He disavowed you, man. He wanted to separate himself from you on national television. This whole thing is so embarrassing. You're done. He's done with you. Make the rich pay again? Well, the rich are moving out of New York City, that's for sure. But yeah, this whole thing is crazy. And of course, New York City, that's for sure.
This little picture back here is Joseph Stalin. He airbrushed the people that he disappeared out the picture, erasing them, if you will. And I like the little hint there. That's nice for people that didn't know.
But yeah, this whole thing is crazy. And of course, in his ego, he comes out and tries to say, listen, guys, me and Zoran, we talked. We hashed it out, dude.
This post went crazy. I mean, it got only 3.7K likes. I don't know if it went crazy, but we already covered this. Yeah, yeah. This was a cool aura moment. Did you get to speak with him last night? No. I talked to him briefly today. Bro, I'm not gonna be like, hey, what are you doing? What are you up to? Are you up?
Sound like an
The man is the mayor now.
Right. Just be real. He used you as a stepping stone to get to the mayor, and he left you in the dust, and you feel upset about it. Just accept it. Damn.
Yo, can we hang? Hey, man. How you doing? Can we hang? I'm also not like that close with him.
Yeah, like I've been saying, the narcissism is controlling every action from this guy. He had to come out and say to people who wouldn't know otherwise, no, we talked. Oh, we talked. You know, the guy who publicly disavowed me, the guy who made sure I wasn't on the VIP list. We talked, and we're bros. We're cool. Sure, dude. Sure, dude. This whole thing is just, well, it's a Hasan Piker moment. And let's cap it off. I'll watch it together with you guys, because it's quick. During this whole thing, during the Zoran Mamdani victory party, he calls out who else but haters and slop tubers.
Getting to take part in it. You're getting to be here. Many of you probably also door knock, you canvas, and this is the fruits of your labor. It's me, the dipshit, the asshole drinking alcoholic beverages.
We know, dude.
Oh my god. All the fucking haters on like it suck my dick too. Oh my god. All the fucking slop tubers. Getting to...
Yep, we're going to farm you today, the supposed slop tubers. The people do the same thing you do. You've contributed nothing to your...
I'm sorry, but you seem like through this entire video, I've just been thinking, you cool and everything. You just hate this man with a bloody passion, and I understand why. But this video just seems like just a whole hit piece on him.
Movement. They won without you. They won.
And honestly, I could feel about him. Like, fuck everybody. You don't like me? Fuck you, bro. I'm still gonna do me.
in spite of you, and you can whine about slop tubers and all the haters. I'm glad that that's the first thing you thought of after achieving what you have said is your greatest victory that you were not a part of. I'm glad that's the first thing you thought of. That is terminally online behavior. Please, dude, free yourself from these shackles that is your career right now, because it is consuming you to a disturbing level. But anyways, that's going to do it for today's video. As always, feel free to share your thoughts about today's topics in the comment section down below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.
Yeah, that was a pretty good video. You put it nice together. But, I like the internet drama, but this just seemed like a rush put together hit piece on Hasan Piker. Like, the dude's a douche. I understand that. You want to call him out. You don't like him like that. But it's kind of much.